And we're rolling. Welcome back to another episode of Codependent. Sierra Miller, Maya Allen, how we feeling?
I definitely don't have the same energy as you. I'll tell you that right now.
It's because I have had to be out the house all day, and so I've had to interact with actual humans all day.
Yeah.
It's taxing.
I went to the pharmacy.
That's good.
Yeah.
Did you get anything good?
No. Just like some spirulactin
What's that for?
and my acne. And hydra. What is that? It's something else for
We're
my
off to a good
acne.
start.
Something else for my acne. And yeah. So that's good. Also rhubarb.
Are we into it?
I don't know. Rhubarb.
So
What is a rhubarb?
for those that don't watch the podcast, I do this thing now at the beginning of each episode where I bring Sierra a little fun drink. No, I don't bring it. I just go into the fridge and get a fun drink. And I try to surprise her every time with something new and zesty. But I guess we're not loving the rhubarb.
Oh, rhubarb looks like celery.
It does. Yeah, it's like a pink, like stalk vegetable. It's not seasonal. It's a seasonal vegetable, so it's only usually available in the spring. Obviously, if you're canning it, it's different. But strawberry rhubarb pies are very popular.
Yeah, as I'm looking at this, I'm like, I've never heard of a rhubarb, and I never even knew that it was like interesting.
It's like a tart. It's nice and tart.
Yeah.
So
Well, your hair looks nice.
thanks. I am really depressed. And,
Me too, and you can tell. Look at this.
And I wake up sad, and I go to bed sad, and so
It gets dark at 4:00.
I'm sorry, but that ruins me. That ruins me
We came back from Vegas, and it just started getting dark
instantly.
Instantly at 4:00. I was like, okay. I was so excited to get back to New York, but the fact that it gets dark so early now, but then there's like a flip because I do enjoy, like, we're starting to put up the lights now. We getting a little bit of Christmas decorations. I do like that.
Is your tree up yet?
No, I'm gonna do that tonight. Actually, funny you say that.
My tree's going up tomorrow.
Yeah.
My mom brought it. She's in town.
Oh, nice. It would have been up November 1st had we not been in Vegas.
I was like, that's usually your vibe, and you keep it up for a while too.
Like well into the new year.
Yeah.
Typically February.
Last year it was there till February for sure.
You know why? Because it helps me with my seasonal depression.
I get it. Like
And regular
everyone needs a little
depression.
light in their life. Lord knows I have none right now.
Yeah. I mean, I'm wearing my fucking high school colors right now. What is happening?
You trying to send some bail to somebody or something?
Some bail? No. If there's one place I never want to go back to, it's high school.
Got it.
Okay, so we made it back alive and well from Vegas.
Yeah.
Let me give you this. I fucking hate Vegas.
Sierra, when I ran into Sierra at it was the morning of the night of the day that we were all supposed to leave.
Yeah, it was like day 1 versus like day 3.
Your eyes were going in different directions, and you said, I just have to get out of here. And then to come to find out, your flight was way late. Like
my flight was.
So where were you?
I was just trying to get to the airport.
You were hanging out at the airport?
Yeah.
In the lounge?
I was like, I would rather hang out at an airport lounge. Like, I actually ended up running into Craig at the airport, so then we went to the lounge together. But I just was like, I need to get out of this fucking hotel before I commit a crime. And so I told the people, I was like, my car needs to be here an hour earlier than it's scheduled because I gotta go.
Once I learned what flight you were on, I was truly like, I don't know this woman because I'm like, she went early to something.
Yeah,
like, what?
I did.
I saw you leaving. My flight was like 2 hours before yours. I took my time and you were gone.
Yeah, I had to leave.
I get it.
I had to leave.
Did you have fun? Fun is relative.
Relative. Here's what I'm going to say because it was a jam-packed weekend. I had so much fun meeting everyone, like interacting with everyone, panels, everything. It's a very busy weekend. But in terms of like the logistics of Vegas, hate it. Hate it. Also, I called the like bellman to come and get my bags at the end to take it to the car on our way to the airport. And he goes, oh, so how was your stay? You're going home. I was like, how was my stay? I was like, honestly, you want
the truth?
I was like, okay. I said, you know what? My stay, I think the hotel is beautiful. You know, I like how you can have living room and the bedroom is separate, closing the door. I love that. I think that's innovative.
The 2 bathrooms
that's great.
alone.
Right. 2 bathrooms.
The toilets, just 2 toilets, period.
1.5 baths. It's like I'm living in an apartment. Love that. I think that's fucking fabulous. And New York should adopt that like hotel mentality.
ASAP.
Or style. What sucked was the room service. The room service is something atrocious. It's something I've never witnessed before, and I had to tell him about it. So I said, the room
Not
service.
the bellhop.
Yes. I said, look here. You guys got something good going on with the aesthetics, but you can improve on the fucking room service.
Every morning,
respectfully.
Every morning, I'm ordering my $40 omelets that I also can't stomach because I'm so anxious and just trying to figure out, like, A, what I'm wearing, if I'm even going to make it there.
Oh, yeah. No, okay. Let me break down the room service, because when you're on a crunch for time, and I know this is like such a, oh my God, I almost said third world, but it's the first world. It's such a first, is it a first world?
First world problem.
It's such a first world problem, very irrelevant, and I know that. But when you're on a crunch for time and you literally have no time to eat, like I didn't eat, I had a meal Thursday night, didn't eat again until Monday.
Same.
Because
I
like
ate Sunday night.
Barely ate Sunday night, because in between things, all you have time to do is really order room service.
Oh yeah, if it comes.
And if the room service sucks, I was like, I'm depending on room service, and I feel like I jinxed myself, because I was texting my friend on the way. I was like on the plane, and I was landing at like 10 o'clock. I was like, oh, I can't wait to get to my room and order room service. I love hotel food. I love room service.
Also,
and
you like sitting in beds, but I feel like eating in beds, I don't do that normally, but I will do it in a hotel room.
Yeah, for sure.
And there's a privilege to that like I also was expecting.
Yeah,
I get that.
The experience of getting in the bed with my tray, taking the metal, the tin roof off of it. What is it?
Cloche.
Cloche?
Cloche.
Cloche?
Cloche.
That's called a cloche. That's
now
fancy.
I question if that's right.
No. I just have never ever heard of that.
Okay.
It's probably right.
No, let's just move forward, because Chris is
cloche?
gonna look it up. I know he will. But
a cloche?
I think it's called a cloche.
Okay. Fancy as fuck, just like I like it. And I didn't get that experience pretty much at all.
No trays.
No trays. It came in a bag.
A plastic bag.
Packaged like to go.
First off, I got a Caesar salad big mistake. Big mistake.
Yeah.
Like with the little dressing packet that you can get at McDonald's, which I think is so offensive. Like, it's really not that hard. Can you just pour out a can of mayo and like add some shit to it and make it good? 1. 2, they didn't even give me a lid for the salad. So how am I going to shake my salad?
Yeah.
Like, they wouldn't do that to the Kardashians. Why are they doing that to me?
I mean, this is 5-star hotel. 5-star hotel, and it came in like to go everything. I mean,
plastic forks.
Plastic forks.
Plastic napkins. Couldn't even get a damn bottle of water.
Plastic napkins?
You're right. I mean not cloth, like paper.
Paper, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. In my head, I was like,
were they plastic? No.
I was like, damn, I don't recall seeing those napkins. I mean, in the first morning, I ordered like the continental breakfast, which is like eggs, toast, comes with some tea and bacon. And yeah, that's really it. And then my mom wanted a side of toast and bacon. Okay, sign the little bill, $70.
The side of bacon there was $14.
Yeah, I know. Mm-hmm.
And they gave you 3 strips.
They gave you 3 strips.
And it wasn't even thick cut.
No, not center cut at all. No,
this was from Costco.
Mm-hmm.
I actually know, because I have my bacon from Costco.
You said it wasn't from Costco.
No, it was.
It was from Costco.
Correct. Not in a good way, though.
Oh.
Normally, I will ride for Costco.
Yeah, I was like, you really love
I do
Costco.
love Costco.
I'll be piggybacking off your membership. And so $70 later, okay, I was like so pumped for it. It gets to the door. It's just trash. I was like, I can't believe I paid $70 for the trashiest room service I've ever had in my life. And then it was just really downhill. I mean, I ordered, I kept trying day in and day out. I ordered chicken wings, just dry. Dry.
That's a bold choice.
Dry, no wetness around it, nothing. I ordered a pizza. First of all, I never had a pizza served on like a focaccia type of bread.
It was like grandma style.
It was
square pizza.
Yeah.
We had one of those at one point.
Thick bread.
Real thick bread. We had that for breakfast one day because we were done with the eggs. We said we learned our lesson.
I feel like you had a Holiday Inn breakfast before, right?
So you warned me about the room service.
I did.
We had this conversation when I first arrived because you got there a day before me, and you were trying to tell me, and I have not had the I have not had the Holiday Inn breakfast, so I couldn't understand.
You never had a Holiday Inn breakfast?
Not to my memory. No.
I fuck with Holiday Inn sometimes. They're nice. Like, but that breakfast at Holiday Inn, 10 times better than this breakfast at, this 5-star or whatever, 4-star. I wonder how many stars, actually.
Okay, what else? Any positives?
Oh yeah.
Because we're about to be some positive
yeah,
bitches.
I forgot. We're supposed to be positive again. Not me coming on here just shitting on everything. Let me see. A positive? After all of the tears and the trials and the tribulations, girl, I cried Saturday night, Sunday night, Monday morning, Thursday day. When I was tracking down all my packages when I ran into you, I like had just gone out of the Uber and I was like in tears because this man missed my stop. I was just trying to collect packages from like UPS. The
fact that we had to like get them.
I worked hard.
No.
BravoCon weekend.
Yes, like worked hard. I walked everywhere. My toes have not recovered.
But the positive thing I was gonna say is that, you know, it was nice to meet everyone. And the outfits came together. The hair came together. The looks came together. I would say, you know, I pulled it off.
Yeah, and you looked great.
You did too.
Thank you.
Y'all, when I tell you Maya looked good, Maya looked good. I feel like she was gatekeeping her outfits a little bit, which is fine.
I didn't know. I didn't know until I knew.
Which people could say the same thing about me too. I was gatekeeping my outfits, but the problem was I didn't know if they were going to get delivered or not because everything was overnighted to Vegas.
You saw my 35-pound bag. I didn't know, or box. I didn't know what was coming when it came. Yeah. I had no idea.
And I fucked around, had 7 boxes. Yeah, it was. But you looked good. Maya had fit after fit after fit after fit.
I made my friend proud, and that makes me proud.
I was like genuine. Like every day she would pop out with a new look, and you were like very adventurous with. We were both very adventurous with our hair. Yeah, we tried a lot of new things.
Yeah, we did. We really did. Thank God my weave is back though. It's good to be back.
Yeah, I'm like, I got to get mine. T-minus 12 hours. Okay?
Oh, there you go. It's like perfect. Perfect.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, did you meet anyone interesting this year or no?
Yeah, I had a really interesting BravoCon. I feel like I went out every night.
How?
I just did it. And I would just find who was around and like we would just find each other and figure it out from there. So I made some interesting connections. I definitely saw like if this was a it is a shit talking podcast, but if it was a really one of those, I saw some things.
Ooh.
But
what'd you see? Give me one thing.
I definitely know that those men on Southern Charm act a fool.
Oh.
That's what I learned
that ain't nothing new.
Firsthand.
Yeah.
I saw it with my own eyes and I was truly shook. Shooketh.
To your core.
To my core. It's so it's one thing to see it on TV. It's another thing to see it in real life. It's another thing to see it in real life.
Just like the general chaos of it all.
Yes.
They're chaotic.
Like to the nth degree.
Yeah, no. I feel like, me, I got to keep my distance.
And then I went out Sunday night, and Sunday night was when everyone started getting real frisky. So
yeah, there was a lot of fraternization going on. I heard
like the couples that were trying to form, and then like I saw Captain Jason in a love triangle at one point, and I was like, "Excuse me,
in a love triangle?
Am I watching
with who?
Some housewives and some other people."
Yo, people like sharking him.
First off, I saw that man dancing on the dance floor, and I said, "That is a no for me."
What dance floor? Oh, I guess when you were out.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you the name of the dance floor.
I don't know if the dance floor had a name. You said a no based on the dance moves alone. Okay.
No, it just...
I mean, yeah, if anyone had a roster at this convention, it would be him. I mean, everyone was putting in their bid. Yeah, no, everyone's putting in their bid. And I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
I don't, but like, that's fine.
Some of the accent,
But like, okay, you just had to see what I saw. You would have been like, it's an absolute no for me, dog. It's a no. It's a no. What does my mom say? And for those reasons, it's a no for me, dog.
It's like a mix of Shark Tank and American Idol. That's what my mom always says. Because I was about to go, and for me, I'm out.
Whatever. She combines them. It's been her tagline for like the past year. She's running with it.
But okay, I mean... I did get some interesting gossip, but
that's the thing. I feel like I know too much and I would rather just stay out of it.
Yeah, I gotta stay all the way out of it. Like
I got my own people shit. That did the do that weekend, shocking. I actually went to Vegas with the intention to have a one-night stand. I packed 4 condoms.
That didn't took Chris out. Chris said, wait a minute.
I wouldn't even. I love the planning of it, though. Better
so I was like, hopefully it's not just once. But
I was like, bitch, you got there Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night. Oh, okay, you were prepared. Sunday night.
One a day. You just never know.
One a night.
And all 4 came home with me. And that's show business, I guess.
But with the intention of another Bravo person or random?
No.
Okay, yeah. See, my thought process is I'm like, I just don't see myself canoodling with other people in the Bravo sphere because they're also messy.
But also, who would it even be? That's like, you have to think even high level. Right. There's no one really.
Honestly, at this point, I'm trying to fuck someone at NBC. Like, someone who could do something for me, you know? Like,
okay. So, yeah, no, I'm not trying to fuck anyone obviously no one's trying to fuck me either because I came home with my condoms, but it's all good.
No, there's still time. You can still use them, you know? They don't expire. Do condoms expire?
They do. I bought these condoms at the beginning of the summer. I was on the phone with you. I was at Target. I was thinking, I'm about to have this summer. You know what I mean?
You're a hot girl summer.
I was it's going, but you also,
Take your time.
Well, obviously it's fall and the condoms are still all there. All 12 of them.
Well, it's getting cold now.
The crazy part is like there was a 3-pack, there was a 6-pack, there was a 12-pack. I said I'm going big or going home. I bought the 12.
Bought the big pack, 12-pack.
I've not used a single one. Well, one day I plan to use them. I would like it.
Yeah, I believe in you.
I don't.
I believe in you.
I like when I'm sitting down kikiing with my friends at the end of the night, we're talking about boys, obviously talking about sex and all that good stuff. And I realized how much of a prude I am. And like, something's got to give.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, okay?
No, it's not you don't have to defend yourself. I have to defend myself and figure out what it is that I'm doing wrong here.
I don't think you're doing anything wrong. Well, I just feel like maybe set an intention. Ooh,
what's the intention? Who I'm talking to the universe and God saying like, get me fucked?
Perhaps. Perhaps, but I feel like you do that.
I
can't even tell. Like,
You just came for me so hard.
What?
Like, look at Chris's face. You said you just told people that I manifest basically getting fucked.
What is wrong with that? That's not
I don't even do that though.
Maybe. No, I'm saying but you are doing the steps. Like whether you are buying condoms, you are going out, you've been out on dates. Like the effort is there.
You're making it so much worse.
Thank you.
You're doing all the right things.
Thank you. She's like, you're doing all the right things and you cannot get fucked.
Damn.
It's fine. I mean, I guess maybe the first step is admittance and like then we'll get somewhere. Who knows?
Bro, I didn't even mean it like that.
Well, you know what? It hurts in my belly. Like I feel like I've been stabbed.
You act like you have not been getting fucked or you couldn't call someone right now. Because that's true.
That could be true, but
yeah, okay, what are we crying about?
No, I did have sex in Vegas, so it's fine. I'd like to put that on the record.
She just didn't use the condoms, which is fine.
So I am getting fucked, thank you.
And I'm happy for you. So that could also contribute. We're in a good mood.
I came in on a good mood. I didn't expect for my friend to come for me so quickly.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
Honestly, you know what? I deserve that. Okay, I will say.
And now, a message from our sponsor, Helix. Let's be honest, I've had a number of setbacks when it comes to getting the right bed for my new apartment. On top of that, anyone that knows me knows how much I struggle with getting a good night's sleep, which is why I've been so picky about choosing the right bed. But since getting my Helix mattress, I picked the Helix Moonlight, which is the softest stomach and back sleeper model. I'm now sleeping like a baby. Everybody is unique and everybody sleeps differently. That's why Helix has several different mattress models to choose from, each designed for specific sleep positions and feel preferences. With its 20 unique mattresses, Helix has a mattress for everyone, and they make it virtually foolproof when it comes to choosing the right mattress. The Helix Sleep Quiz takes only 2 minutes and pinpoints the right mattress for your body and sleeping habits. On top of that, Helix knows there's no better way to test out a new mattress than by sleeping on it in your own home. That's why they offer an 100-night trial and a 10 to 15-year warranty to try out your new mattress. Right now, Helix is offering 20% off all mattress orders and 2 free pillows for our listeners in honor of Labor Day. Go to helixsleep.com/codpod and use the code HelixPartner20. That's HELIX sleep.com/CODPOD. With Helix, better sleep starts now.
For anyone out there who likes Tyson Dino nuggets, they've all been recalled. 30,000 pounds of Dino nuggets have been recalled.
I like the way you say
today.
recalled.
Recalled?
No, I like it the way you
Recalled?
say it. Yeah, I do. Genuinely.
Okay, thank you. What's the proper way?
No, I'm not saying there's a proper. I think you can say it however you want.
Okay.
I would say recalled, but I like recalled. I like that. She doesn't believe me.
No, I don't.
But that's what happens when you say that I'm not getting fucked.
That's why I had that laugh, because I was like, she's gonna come for me in subliminal ways.
No,
now.
I'm really not. I promise you. Not today. I'm in a great mood.
Okay, well, 30,000 pounds of Dino nuggets have been recalled because they have metal particles in them.
And have those been in your house recently?
Yes.
Okay, so have you noticed any particles?
New York seems to not be. There's like certain states.
Got it.
But I felt like I would just tell everyone in case they missed the memo.
That is so sweet of you.
Because as a consumer of Dino nuggets, just watch out.
I would encourage you to start making your own chicken nuggets. I've actually taught you how to do it.
Chicken fries, yeah.
It's not hard. You can form them whatever way you want, but you are avoiding all those additives. And you saw how quick that was. It's just an idea.
Yeah. I actually watched a TikTok today on how to make my own Dino nuggets.
That's also a little bit disrespectful because I've taught you in real life.
Well,
all right.
Well, I was just trying to see different the chicken fry process versus the Dino nugget.
Are we fighting? Because I would just rather know now before I bring in any other topic.
We're not.
It feels like we are. Do you want to get it out?
Okay, I don't feel like we're fighting because I watched a TikTok on Dino nuggets and because I might have. I wasn't trying to. I was saying how you put the right steps in. Like you try a lot harder than I try. Oh fuck.
Not a girl. I'm just a girl trying to get fucked, and
I'm just a girl standing in front of you,
asking for a guy to stick his dick in. You good? Okay. I want to talk to you about this.
Yeah.
Are we good with Dino?
Yeah. Check your fridges, y'all.
Check your fridges. All right. So I saw this on Instagram, and I've actually been holding on to this to talk to you about it because I want to know your perspective. I'll read the whole thing. My wife of 10 years this month admitted to sleeping with her ex a week after we became official. Let me tell the story now. My anniversary is later this month, and my wife finally admitted to sleeping with her ex a week after we became official. For some context, I had gone out of state with some friends from another country when this happened, and she went to her ex's to pick up her old things from his house. She told me it was only for about a minute, and then I stopped asking because... she said it was only for about a minute, and then I stopped because it felt wrong. I was so embarrassed that he got the best of me when he didn't deserve it, is what she said. I feel, and this is the man now, I feel so conflicted about everything. I built my life around her. I don't know what or where to go from here. I feel like I should end things. Remember, 10 years.
This is his wife of 10 years.
10 years. But she keeps telling me it was so long ago and before we were even married that it shouldn't be such a big deal, but she does regret what happened. Am I in the wrong? Thoughts?
They were official for a week.
They had just become official, and then she fucked her ex-boyfriend. They weren't married yet. Yeah. I don't think that matters, really, but...
Yeah, I'm trying to put myself in that position because I would be looking at, if a guy did that to me, I'd be like, you're a fucking liar. But at that point, we've been married for so long. First of all, why'd you even tell me?
I was going to say that. I think it's wrong that she told him. Because
why
I
would you
honestly
say that?
think when people admit to cheating, for the most part, it's for their own benefit.
Yeah.
It's to get the stress and the anxiety and
But she sat with it for 10 years. Right. Sit with it for another 30.
But I believe her telling him was a selfish move.
Yeah.
He was fine. He was content. He loves this woman.
There's no way you had that much anxiety if you let that shit sit for 10 fucking years plus.
Well, either that or I don't know. I feel like maybe she's never been cheated on, but the delusion of oh, well, we're good now. It's been 10 years in. It didn't mean nothing. I would be like, bitch, I have questions.
Or is she manipulative?
Or are you a serial cheater? And you, like,
Yeah.
what am I going to
Like,
hear 10 years from now?
That's what I'm thinking, because I'm like, okay, she told him now. Well, what else are you hiding from me? Or what else have you not told me that happened 5 years ago, 6 years ago, yesterday, last week?
It makes me question your entire character.
Yeah. So was it worth it? Do you feel better? Does she feel better now that she got that off her chest after so many years?
I don't know, but would you stay with her? Yes.
At this point, yeah, I'm just looking at you like you're a dumb bitch. Yeah. Like, why would you open up why would you even?
I feel like it's to the point where I don't know what I would do. I do think, if I'm being 100% honest, I would end up working it out with this person, which is crazy to say out loud. I don't want people to think that they could pull a fast one on me and that's going to be okay.
No, you can't. But like, at this year, they have kids?
That's not mentioned in here.
Okay, 10 years. We're not fucking breaking up over like what you did. Like,
she said it was only for a little bit. Like, to me, that means
a little bit. What do you mean for a little bit?
In my mind, it was like a little bit of penetration, but like no completion.
Oh, wow. Wow. My head, I mean, my thought process on a little bit was like, they only did it like a couple times, like a little bit, not like.
Okay, let me reread it for you.
It was only for a little bit. There's no way that she said it was only for a little bit. Like, that makes him feel better.
She told me, quote, "It was only for about a minute and then I stopped it because it felt wrong. I felt so embarrassed that he got the best of me when he didn't deserve it." First off, if your embarrassment is about this man getting the best of you and not you cheating on your man, that's problematic in itself. Like, you are not the victim here, bitch. Right?
She said, I only let it go on for a little bit. He was still inside of you. And that doesn't make him feel better. That doesn't really make him feel better. That would make me feel better because you still did it. You're still, whether it was for 1 minute, 2 minutes.
It could have been 10 minutes. You still
at the fact that you let it get this far.
Because what? Did you fuck me the next day, raw dog?
Yeah, that part. Because that's some nasty shit. And it
could have been the same night. No, he was out of town with friends. Don't forget, he was out of town.
Okay, yeah. I'm quick to forget a detail because I would be like,
I know you were ready to go.
Yeah, I was like,
I was about to have to be like, Sierra. The way that your neck just snapped when I said your name.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're staying with him.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's like 10 years. I'm just gonna throw away my marriage over.
But like, because let's. Respectfully, you don't get over shit. So it's like, how is that gonna manifest in your relationship? Are you going to be reminding him?
If you don't think that we are knee deep in this therapist's office after this, then like.
But like, when you pass him the salt, are you gonna be like, you gonna put your dick in that too?
Look, you have to allow me at least a few weeks, months of like being petty about it. Yeah. You wanted to tell me I'm going to be petty, and now I'm going to tell you every time I think about it. I think it's called balance.
All right. It's just a bad look.
And just rude. So now I'm going to be rude.
Would you rather it be that this woman fucked someone random, like on a night out when her dude was out of town, or her ex? I feel like the whole ex factor makes it a lot more loaded.
Yeah, it's intentional. And that's someone that you have a history with, that you have a past with. Like, that's not easy. That's not something that like. I wouldn't rather my dude fuck
anybody,
anyone.
But I would rather it be a random bitch than like.
No, hell no.
You prefer.
I don't know what I prefer. I prefer respect. I can tell you that's what I prefer. I prefer respect. I prefer for you to bring your ass home.
That's our next sweatshirt.
Yeah.
I promise you that is the next sweatshirt.
I prefer that.
Amen.
First of all, I shouldn't even be having to choose between which horrible scenario that you're going to set up for me. I prefer you act like you have some motherfucking sense and bring your ass home and keep your dick in your pants.
Amen. But you know they can't do that.
Life does not happen bi-weekly, so why should payday? The money you earn can be in your hands today with Earnin. Earnin is an app that gives you access to your pay as you work up to $100 per day or up to $750 per pay period. The Earnin app is perfect for moments with unexpected larger expenses. With BravoCon coming up, all my money is being spent on clothes and shoes. The Earnin app helps me cover those expenses before my paycheck hits. Financial anxiety, anyone? Worrying about it doesn't help, but Earnin does. Just download the Earnin app and verify your paycheck. You then access up to $100 a day with the option to leave a tip. Any money you access, plus tips, are automatically repaid from your next paycheck. Download Earnin today, spelled EARNIN, in the Google Play or Apple App Store. When you download the Earnin app, type in Codependence under Podcasts when you sign up. It really does help the show. Codependence under Podcasts. Subject to your available earnings, location, daily max, and pay period max. See earnin.com/TOS for details. Earnin is a financial technology company, not a bank. Bank products are issued by Evolve Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Okay, you want to hear something crazy? This is how small of a city New York is. So Saturday, it's my friend's birthday. Granted, I know the people there, but there are some girls there that I don't really know that well. It's a girl we went to Benihana. He does it every year for his birthday. I'm not trying to shit on Benihana, but I have better hibachi. I know. Oh, this whole episode is full of offenses, huh?
Do you remember when I told her all I wanted to do was go to hibachi?
Yeah.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you.
No, go ahead. Tell your story. I didn't go there out of free will.
I don't want to hear it.
I didn't go there out of free will.
I gotta wipe the tears from my eyes.
It was someone's birthday. They had it at Benihana. It's not like I made the reservation, though. I'm going to continue with my story.
Go ahead.
But
I won't be listening, though.
I do apologize.
It's fine.
But we can go back. Also, that place was packed for a Saturday night. Anyway.
Just add to it. Add insult to injury.
No, I'm just truly shocked because I didn't realize Benihana had that type of hype in New York City.
I knew.
Okay, so anyway. So we are getting ready to go to the karaoke bar. And we're on the subway. And this girl starts talking to me about like, oh, yeah, like, where are you from? Blah, blah, blah. Like, and I met her a few times and we just kind of like are having small talk on the subway. I was like, oh, well, I've been here for 2.5 years, like, but I'm from Atlanta. She goes, oh, I just got back from Atlanta. And I was like, oh, nice. Like, where did you stay? She's like, oh, I don't remember. Like, just name out some places. I'm like, Midtown, Buckhead. She's like, yep, Buckhead. She's like, my friend, like, just got engaged. She's like, maybe you would know him. And she goes, oh, never mind. Maybe you wouldn't know him. She's like, Atlanta's such a big place. I was like, oh, well, what's his last name? She's like, I don't know, but like his first name is.
Insert first name here.
And I have dated a guy with this first name, and I like don't really.
Oh, so you suffer in the story? Good. Good.
And so I call out the last name, and she goes, yeah, that's his last name. And I was like,
did he cheat on his new girl?
And I was like, wait, what? No, she's in a relationship. She's like, wait, one of my best friends is engaged to him. And I was like, yeah, well, I know exactly who your friend is, like, just, via Instagram and whatever.
Of course.
She's from fucking California. Okay?
The girl that on the train with you is from California.
Yeah.
Okay.
And her best friend who just got engaged to this guy that I used to date in Atlanta. And so she looked at me, she goes, how do you, like, what's your, and I was like, look, I used to date him a couple years ago. Whatever. And she was like, she's like, what happened? Like, blah, blah, blah.
Did you answer her?
Honestly, yeah. I'm like, whatever. I was like, no, he's a cool guy, but like, did he try to ghost me? Yeah. Like, he tried to ghost me after like talking for like 5 months. And it was such a weird, it was just very strange. She goes, okay, well, she's like, that's so fucking crazy that you say that because they're engaged now, but he literally broke up with her and like ghosted her for 5 months also.
Probably the 5 months he was talking to you.
And then randomly came back around and now they're engaged. And she's like, and I don't know what to think. And I was like,
she should think weak bitch.
I should. I was like, well, our timelines definitely didn't. This was after me because I remember when he started dating her. But I was like, what are the fucking chances that this guy's just out here doing the same old shit, just like ghosting people? And I was like, but now she's engaged to him. I thought it was so crazy because I'm like, damn, unfortunately, the girl that he's trying to marry, he just went fucking MIA on, and now
who's to say he won't do it again?
That's what I said. So we're just like exchanging information, details, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just telling her, I was like, look, I'm not going to lie. It kind of fucked me up when like someone just like ghosts you a little bit. It's like a little bit jarring, especially if you've been talking for like 5 fucking months. And so she was like, honestly, like I'm a little bit apprehensive about my friend marrying him. I was like, well, I would be too, because it's obviously.
but you can't say that because now you sound like a bitter ex.
No, but I was like, look, I have no ties to him, but I was like, but I would be too if that was my friend and like I'm meeting some random girl that like he ghosted and now he's like essentially ghosted his fiance now. Or
how long have they been together? Or like how post ghost? You might not even know this, but post ghosting, how long were they together before the engagement?
Okay, post ghosting, how long were they together
before they got engaged?
I don't even know. I want to say like maybe a year and some change.
So like they dated for 5 months. Or for some time. He ghosted her for about 5 months ish.
Yeah, 5 or 6.
And that's a half a year.
Yeah, that's like, that's not nothing.
Like think about all the checkups that infants have in that 6 months. Like
yeah,
he would not be around for anything. Okay, so then they got back together for about a year.
I think so.
She must really love him,
dude. I just was like, New York is such a crazy small place. I was like, we're literally talking about this on a subway, underground New York City. We just randomly happen to know like the same people, and now your friend's getting engaged to like this guy that I used to date in my past life. Some patterns never die.
I don't think his dying seems like it's staying strong.
No.
I mean, to each their own.
The holiday season is upon us, and I know I, for one, don't consider myself a great gift giver. But ever since I've started shopping at Uncommon Goods, my gifts are the talk of the town. If you want to hear where'd you get that this holiday season, Uncommon Goods is your secret weapon. Uncommon Goods is here to make your holiday shopping stress-free by scoring the globe for the most remarkable and truly unique gifts for everybody on your list. Whether you're shopping for your secret Santa or your entire family, Uncommon Goods knows exactly what they want. For years, I've been buying their personalized socks for friends. I'm able to personalize them with names, but also a great little mantra for the day. That gift is always a hit. And I recently ordered the personalized Hearts 4-Cross game as a gift to my immediate family because we love playing games together after a holiday meal. Uncommon Goods looks for products that are high quality, unique, and often handmade or made in the US. They have the most meaningful and out-of-the-ordinary gifts anywhere, from art and jewelry to kitchen and home and bar. Uncommon Goods has something for everyone. And with every purchase you make at Uncommon Goods, they give $1 back to a nonprofit partner of your choice. They've donated more than $2.5 million to date. To get 15% off your next gift, go to uncommongoods.com/codpod. That's uncommongoods.com/CODPOD for 15% off. Don't miss out on this limited time offer.
Okay, so I was talking to my friend yesterday, Justin, and he is a guy. This is my only guy friend. And we were talking about first dates because he's been going on them. And he basically has rules for first dates. And he said he will never kiss on a first date.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's not crazy.
I literally was like, Sierra's gonna be like,
Yeah.
I think that's crazy. How do I know that there's interest? Not even like, you don't have to kiss me, but like act like you want to or something. Like I need some indication, but this is also from the girl that can't get fucked. So like, take it with a grain of salt. But I'm like, how am I supposed to even know that you're feeling it?
I just like don't.
What do we do? Hug and leave?
I think it's like if you're excited to go on a next date, then like obviously then there's something there. I actually would prefer not to be kissed on the first date.
Okay, but when they kiss you, you kiss back.
Yeah, there have been a couple times where I was like, no. What?
Just thinking about all my first dates recently and no one tried to kiss me, so I'm like.
Well, I mean, like, because I'm definitely not going in on a first date, like, leaning in to get that kiss. I don't know, like first date kissing.
So it's a no.
I just don't want it to lead to anything more on the first date. So
you can't control that?
So I typically just don't even want to like give them that idea. It's not about me controlling it. It's about me giving them the idea that I'm going to fuck them on the first date.
I just feel like there's so much that happens in between kissing and fucking that like...
For guys, I don't really feel like there is.
But like you're really going to get a hard on?
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes, Chris.
Depends. Like, that's not crazy, right?
No, it's definitely not crazy.
Okay. I'm just not happy with that. Like, I'm just not. I'm not saying we have to kiss because if we
You're not happy with a guy saying that they're not willing to kiss on the first, going out with a guy that's not willing to kiss on the first date?
No, obviously you never know until you go. But like, I think it's, well, I guess maybe I also never been in a position where I've like wanted to kiss my first date.
So then
Hold on, I gotta think. You know. But it takes me so long. I'm different. You have to remember that. I need to know you.
So then why would you want to be kissed on the first date?
I'm like, are we here having drinks as friends or what?
I'm confused.
I just feel like you have to make it known in some way, shape, or form that we're here for romantic purposes.
Yeah, and I think like there are other things besides like mouth to mouth that could indicate that.
Sure,
it's
like what?
Where he places his hands. Is he like turning his body to be like more engaged with you during conversation? Does he have like physical touch? Like you touch your shoulder, thigh, something like that.
How do you feel about them sitting next to you versus across from you on a first date?
I would almost rather them sit next to me.
Okay.
Than sit across from someone. But I like sitting at like a bar and like being next to someone. If we were like in a booth or something,
yeah.
And you
or
come
even
sit
like
next,
a table.
If we're at a table, like sit across from me.
Okay.
But almost like I feel like the warm up is like going to the bar and they're sitting next to me, or if it's like we end the night, we go to another bar and we're sitting next to each other.
I feel like I just don't read signals well, and so I feel like I need more of like action versus like you speaking nicely to me for me to understand what it really is.
So that's like a you problem.
I don't want to do this podcast anymore.
Why?
She looked at me like I'm serious because I'm the problem.
Well, then you have to communicate that. If you feel like you need more.
I'm not necessarily saying like more, like please don't jump my bones or anything crazy, but like let me know that there's a chance for like something. How am I going to use my 12 condoms if you don't give me a signal?
But you could be the first signal.
This is true, but you know me and you know that I actually don't know if I like you in the beginning of meeting you.
So then what are we talking about? Because you
right.
don't know if you like them, but if they don't make all the right moves so you know that you like them, but you don't even like them the first 12 dates.
It is about 12 for me. It's a long road to date me. And basically no one has the patience for it.
I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true.
Oh, I thought you were about to say something crazy.
No.
You just side-eyed me in a way.
No, I don't think that's true.
Okay, so you don't want to kiss on the first date. You don't mind them sitting next to you. What do you feel about eating on the first date? We talked about this a little bit with shits and gigs.
When a guy asks me out to dinner, I'm always like, I don't eat Thai food, and I'm not going to get seafood typically. Those are like my only rules.
Okay, actually, I just got this hot take in from Justin as we speak. Here's another one I feel strongly about. This is a quote. Sorry, Justin, I hope I have your consent. The guy should always offer to pay, and if the girl says that she wants to pay, the guy should still pay. Amen. She's probably being nice, but if you go back and forth 3 or more times where each person is saying they want to pay, you let the girl pay. Thoughts? And he said, or you split it. Basically, the rule is offer to pay, but don't argue about it, is what he's trying to say.
Yeah, I would never argue about it, but like, yeah. Well, I don't think you still let the girl pay. That's not that that's weird, but like,
well, if
no.
a girl's gonna be like, no, I got it. Like, then at that point, I'd be like, fine, you got it. If I was a man, I'd be like, if you got it so much, like you got it.
Yeah, and then I would like I would never see her again.
As a guy.
Yeah.
Because she didn't let you, quote, be a man?
No, just because I feel like, why would you, if we're going on a first date, why are you going to fight me on this? Off of what principle?
Maybe she's not into it and that's why she's like, let me pay.
Either way, still let me pay if you're not into it. Who fucking cares?
That's true. I mean, we still tried.
Yeah. Who cares?
Like, I showed up, I put makeup on.
Yeah. I also don't understand that girl that's like going to be consistently like, no, let me pay. Like, I don't understand that girl either.
Well, Justin said, and he listened to when we talked about reaching for wallets, and he told me that I've never reached for a wallet a day in my life. Remember when I said I was a reacher?
Yeah.
He said that that's a lie.
So, you lied.
No, I don't think I was lying, but I have gone on dates with this guy, so I guess I have to just assume that he knows me better than I know myself.
Yeah.
He also was probably, like, I'm sure men clock that too.
Yeah, no, I'm sure that they, like, are like...
And he was like, you've literally never
looking.
reached a day in your life. And I actually had this conversation with Kwame. He was like, I've never seen you reach for your wallet. That's for sure, but Kwame never.
Yeah. There are certain... I also feel like there are certain people where you know... Or where you want to, like, offer that type of, like... Or you want it to be not 50-50, but, like... There are certain people that you go out with where you're like, okay, like maybe I should this time, or like they've treated me
like
to like they've treated me to a number of things. Like I'll, do you a favor and buy lunch or something. But it's definitely not like a consistent thing.
Okay. All right, moving on to tattoos. Can I show you this picture?
What is it?
It's not me, don't worry. But would you ever... I just saw, actually, that you were getting your tattoo removed. I was deeply offended that I had to learn that on Instagram. Let's start there.
Yeah.
I cried to Sasha about it. She said, that's not your best friend. I said, evidently not.
Well, I went in for a consult, and I, like, wasn't even sure that they were going to be able to do it. Because they're never like, yeah, we can do it. You have to go in and get it assessed and everything. And then he's like, yeah, I think we can do it. So then he's like, do you want to, like, come in for a different appointment or just get it now? And I was like, let's just fucking do it right now. Dude, I had 16 cc's of lidocaine. They put
that is numbing?
Numbing medication. They give you 16 cc's and they like inject it like under the skin. They really didn't even fade that much, but let me tell you, it fucking hurt. And I could still feel the laser. So
now? As I was
getting it done,
okay.
I could still feel the laser. So then they had to give me another like 15 cc's, and it was like a fucking mound. And then it was like swollen for a couple days.
It's supposed to be very painful.
It doesn't. It's not. Not easy.
I've gone with an ex to do it. And like, I've never seen a man scream like that.
It's not. Screaming seems a little bit excess.
Well, he was an extra man.
Okay. But even with the lidocaine, the numbing, I could still feel it. And it honestly feels like they like took a metal rod, stuck it in fire, and like are like tracing your tattoo with it.
So it's not the same as when you're getting like laser hair removal. It's not that vibe.
It is like times 1,000.
Really?
Laser hair removal is nothing compared to getting your tattoo removed.
Okay, so let me show you this post. I'm going to... Actually, hey, Sierra, could you describe this for the listeners?
No.
Yes!
Okay, so it's a tattoo above her vagina.
Not my vagina, just for the record.
Yeah. It's a tattoo in her like pubic region, and it reads Joshua Thompson's P word.
Pussy.
And the font is large, and it spans the length of her hips.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the caption on this
is Joshua lucky. You know?
I want to show Chris.
I'm trying to like make out what her other tattoos are. You know what? I think if you're willing to tattoo that across, your pubic region for a dude, maybe you might be lucky.
But have you ever considered?
No.
Not obviously not like someone's pussy. That's crazy.
Not even someone's initial. No.
All right.
Not unless we are related by blood biologically. I have 2 men's names tattooed on me, and that would be my grandfather's.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
And completely different.
Okay, so there's just no way, shape. What about a matching tattoo?
Yeah, I'd get a matching tattoo.
Okay.
Like with my
Boyfriend.
best friend, but not like my fucking boyfriend.
Never a man.
Ugh, not unless I like have a ring on my finger and we've walked down the aisle.
So would you get the like ring, like some sort of like Beyonce style tattoo on the ring finger?
Dude, I do kind of like the one little fine line band, but even then, I still feel like I need to pop out your kids also, in order for us to get like a matching tattoo. You know?
No, I mean, I don't know, because like you have tattoos, and like I'm not saying you get tattoos willy nilly or don't think about them. Like you put thought into everything you do, but it's not like you're opposed to tattoos.
No, I'm not. I'm very for tattoos. I even like silly tattoos, but a tattoo that I feel like would tie me to someone. So like this tattoo that I'm getting removed, I got this with a boyfriend. It's not a match. It was not a matching tattoo, but it was like it was not Christmas Eve. One New Year's. It was the New Year's Day. We were like walking around like Little 5 Points in Atlanta, and like we walked past this tattoo shop, and we're like, "Fuck it, like let's get a tattoo." He like had 2 full sleeves, like very tatted, whatever. And so he got a tattoo on his hand, and I got this on my upper forearm, and
Now you're getting it removed.
yeah, we got it together, and like, but not the same design. Even that, I was like, damn, this was a stupid fucking tattoo. But I think at the time, like, I was like really just trying to like, oh, you'll get one, I get one, and I didn't really think out what I wanted. And
it's kind of a big. It's not a
big.
Small tattoo.
No, it's not. It's not a small tattoo by any, and it was dark. Which it's not like I like sought out the artist who was doing it with like some of my other tattoos. Like I just went and got it at a fucking random tattoo shop. I put in no thought, no research. And of course it's like large, dark, deep in there. And now I feel like, and as you get older, like it spreads. Like it doesn't look as clean as it does when you first get it. And so I'm like, I don't want this to be like, by the time, like it's just getting blurry and blurrier, I felt like. So I'm like, I'm getting this shit removed.
Okay.
And if that means like I need like vials of lidocaine and it's gonna swell and pus up, I'm gonna do it.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a matching tattoo.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean anything. Like to me, I got it knowing we were done.
Yeah. So I mean, like I'm not like if you do.
It's also my handwriting, so I feel like
did he get his handwriting on you?
No, he got my handwriting on him.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yes, then yes.
Or
you said his handwriting on you. It's my handwriting on me, and it's my handwriting on him. It's the same tattoo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just can't.
I would do it again. Like if you put me back.
Yours isn't super dark. It's like fine. Like
it is. I also love it. So like I feel like it has so many meanings. So to me, it's I don't regret it, but I also don't regret most of my relationships in my life. So it's like it's a nice little look back.
Yeah.
But like, don't get me wrong. If I'm on dates,
but would you
I
ever
never
get his name?
No.
Okay.
But
so
I also
like,
would never change my I'm not even changing my last name. You think I'm getting your first name?
Yeah. See, like I would never tattoo someone's name on me. Like, yeah. Getting a tattoo together and getting a matching tattoo with someone's name. And damn sure not above my fucking vagina.
Oh, no. Or
my ass crack.
But I can see, well, no, that's just so toxic.
What?
Being like to a man, maybe you should get my name tattooed right above your dick.
Oh my God, I'd tell every guy that I've ever dated, you should get my name. You should get my initial.
So when you're cheating and another girl's sucking your dick, they're thinking about me.
It doesn't even have to be on your dick. It could be on your neck. It could be wherever. You should get my name on you.
Did you see when Cardi B was talking about Offset's tattoo? So Offset apparently got a new tattoo of Michael Jackson. It's like it's his
I feel
face.
like I saw
and
this.
I want to say it's like either on his stomach or maybe on his thigh. So she's like, listen, I'm sucking my man off and Michael Jackson's staring at me.
Yeah, that's a little weird. That's
like, can you just imagine Michael Jackson like to the left?
Oh my God, no. That's almost as bad as that like fucking elephant tattoo.
Oh my God. You'll never forget it.
No, that is something that stands out in my mind because I was like, that's genius. But at the same time, it's like so just juvenile.
Okay, so we're not getting tattooed. I want to wrap up. I want to talk about Ashanti and Nelly.
Oh, because I want to talk about Kiki and this fucking restraining order.
See, I thought about bringing that to you today. We can go there. Because Ashanti and Nelly seem like they're going to be rocking for a minute.
He's never smiled wider.
I was going to talk about specifically when I feel like they're doing too much on IG. It's just not my personal taste. That's okay. It feels a little performative. But
they've been waiting a long time to be performative.
Okay,
so it's
but
almost like
I'm never going to write on my man's IG page and be like, when I get home, it's Pound Town, baby. First off, who the fuck says that? Do you know what post I'm referring to? Are you pulling it up?
Yeah, I'm pulling it up.
It's when let me tell you exactly the one. She buys him a car.
His name is Cornell Haynes?
Yes.
Jr.?
I knew that. I've been a Nelly fan for my whole life.
Cornell. I guess
he looks like a Cornell.
Cornelly. Okay, which one?
Let me see. It's like, let me see your phone. She bought him a car for his birthday that he was fucking crying about. I don't know if you saw the tears. Wait, the crazy thing is I looked up this right before coming here and now I can't see it on your feed. Okay, his caption was, sometimes all you can say is thank you. Best gift I ever received besides my kids. Which is big.
It's a car.
First off, you showed out Shoddy. Love you, Ashanti. She said, you're welcome, big head. Hate it already. Your face was priceless. I smile face. Love you too. Pound Town soon as I get back to the house.
Let me see this.
I'm not making it up. Who are you going to tell that First off, Pound Town? What does that mean to me? To me, that means we're eating pound cake when I get home.
I just like not into everyone just like
putting their entire business out there.
Yeah, their entire relationship.
But like you're 40 something years old. Why
also,
are we?
You guys have dated multiple times. You guys have dated multiple times before.
The video of her grinding on Nelly with her father behind, and he's taking the video like smiling as his daughter is grinding on this man.
All right, that's enough.
Have you seen that shit? And I'm just like, I get it. We're happy. Yeah. But also, I wonder if I don't get it, and I'm just like a cynic and just jaded Maya. But like, thoughts. Like, if I ever see you, Sierra, look at me in my eyes when I tell you this. Writing to a man, Pound Town, when I get home.
I would never.
It's a prop. We go fight.
I won't even say the P word. I'm not gonna write Pound Town.
Pound? You won't say pound? Oh, the pussy.
Yeah.
Got it.
Like, I'm not writing that. You don't have to worry. Everything I do is a secret. And they've dated. Well, maybe they're just like excited they've dated before. I don't even fucking know. But
like, I'm not even telling you. Like, at this point, why aren't you engaged? If those are your goals.
Jump to the
not everyone has the marriage dating goals. So like, let me be real with that. But I feel like he's like a serial monogamist. Nelly reminds me of myself. So
okay. Tell me why Nelly reminds you.
Because he's a serial monogamist.
Okay.
I don't do well on the streets.
Okay.
You just told everybody about 20 minutes ago. Okay. So I feel like he might as well just wife her up at this rate. Like, put a ring on it. You don't have to get married anytime soon. But
after all of that, do you think that they like would? I'm trying to think. Also, like that's even going back to like, would you get engaged to a guy that ghosted you? Would you get engaged to a guy with like, or marry a guy that you just like, kind of had all this? Just date. I mean, just live together, cohabitate.
I too agree with that. I've actually said that 1,000 times. I feel like, especially in pop culture, people get engaged and then married so quickly, and then they have to do all this divorce proceedings, which is like a waste of time and money. I mean, I would hope that I would not get engaged to a man that's ghosted me for 5-ish months. Yeah, I do know that times are getting hard.
Times are getting hard.
I'm getting older. But I don't need the marriage to feel fulfilled in life. So I feel like that gives me a little bit more time.
Yeah.
But I do think, this is even happening on the Kardashians, on the episodes that are coming out now. Like, I don't think you watch that show, right?
No, but I mean, I see like people like
clips
telling Khloe that like she should date Tristan, like get back together with him, like he's such a good dad, blah 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 blah. And it's just like,
yeah, Kris Jenner specifically was like, the biggest mistake I made was like cheating on your father, but like it brought us so much closer and blah blah blah.
Did it?
I mean, yeah, she's like, I don't regret it because it brought Kylie and Kendall. Obviously, she has to say that, but she's like, I don't want Chloe to close off this opportunity and realize that he's the one. I'm like, how as a mother can you support that?
An opportunity. He has dogged her out and embarrassed her, and just has essentially just been very selfish and thoughtless and unintentional. And now that like he's ready, she's supposed to like put on like pull up the bootstraps and just do it because he's ready now. Fuck you. Honestly, fuck you.
Also,
and
who's to say he's actually ready?
And also, I think it's annoying that people around her are trying to be like, oh, maybe you should just like give him another chance. I'm sorry, but if he's done all of this to you, I think he's capable of of a lot more. Okay, you guys share kids together. I get it. The idea, the mentality of wanting to be a family. I thoroughly understand that. But also at the same time, it's like a little too late. Like,
I also think it's one thing to be a cheater. It's another thing to be really deceitful.
Yeah.
And like the fact that he'd fathered a child, this is obviously all we know. We don't know the nitty gritty of it, but like fathering a child and keeping it for her for so long, that and like also, that's a different level.
Not to mention, he didn't take care of his other fucking kids. Like,
which I actually didn't. I've been learning this more recently online. Like, there are children out. I don't know how many kids he has, but he has more than the two.
Yeah,
which I didn't even realize.
Yeah, that he like apparently, allegedly, like didn't spend as much time with, but like Chloe's kids get him and Chloe's kids get precedence, which I also think is a red flag in itself, because it's like, okay, you're gonna take care of your kids with her because of obviously who she is, yes, optics, but you can't take care of the kids that you fathered with previous women. They're still your children. I think that in itself is weak as fuck. And honestly, I would never, and they say never say never, but I would never mate with another man that has kids that he's not actively taking care of and trying to contribute to their life. Like, what the fuck can you do for me? Nothing.
I wonder what her perspective, like, I wonder
what her perspective is on that.
Yeah, like if she realized that he wasn't taking care of his previous kids before she was pregnant by him.
Yeah, I think there's something shady and something weak as fuck about a man not taking care of his kids that he has prior to. What is the excuse? I would love to know. What is the excuse? And as a woman, what excuse is good enough that you could validate that in order to procreate with him again?
Okay. You want to tell them where to find us?
All right, guys. Wait, we wrapped that up in 1 hour. Okay. Follow us on Instagram, CodependenceTS 2_. I want to send my love out to Kiki Palmer.
Yes.
Brighter days, better men. And we'll see you guys next week.